Hey guys, today we are here at Hyundai-Sime Darby Motors at Ara Damansara to check out the newly launched Hyundai Staria. Well, it's not just any Staria, this is the entry-level variant called the Lite. Why are we here? Because I truly believe that if you have a large family, then this is quite possibly the best car that you can buy right now, simply because of its size and the amount of seats that it offers, as well as the amount of features that it has. So what makes a good family car, you may ask? Well, a good family car in my books are at least spacious. It must have seats and seat belts for every person that accommodates a seat in the car. Most importantly, it has to be affordable. So that's why we are here to check out the new Hyundai Staria Lite. But as usual, before we go any further, a word from our sponsor. Hey guys, we'd just like to take a couple of seconds to tell you about the BH Petrol's loyalty program. Now this is unlike any other loyalty program out there because it does not require you to carry the card. That is simply very hard to find, especially when you need it the most. Now with BH Petrol, all you need to do is download an application, go to BH Petrol, pour your petrol, take a receipt and simply scan it with your application. You get 1 e-point for every litre that you pour. So the next time you're at BH Petrol, be sure to download the BH Petrol Loyalty Program application and you can immediately start to collect your points and later redeem it for the many rewards that they have. So let's start from the exterior. Considering that this is the entry-level variant, we also have the top of the line premium version right next to it. So that gives us a good benchmark. That thing is ridiculously expensive and costs about 380,000 ringgit. It's a 7-seater, it's the premium version. I'll show you more about that as we go along. But in terms of the exterior, check out the difference. I think the differences are quite obvious. Of course, it has that very iconic LED light strip over here. Now this makes it look very spaceship-like, it's unlike anything else on the road. In fact, I don't think there's anything else on the road that is this big, not in Malaysia at least. And then you get this body-colored grille. Looks super cool. And then if you move to the side, let's move to the side here since there's more light. You get 17-inch wheels in 65 profile tires. Those are quite thick tires, obviously better suited for comfort. And then Hyundai also has an option for side steps that retract into the body when you open the doors, and they extend to greet you when you open the doors. So that's actually a nice feature to have. Those are standard on the Max. Can't remember if it's standard on the Plus either, but for the Lite, you can specify it. So you can, it's an optional item actually. Check out this massive glass. That is this big glass piece and this big of glass. That is massive. I wonder how much this thing costs to replace if you ever do have to replace it. So, and then the side mirror, well, it has lights at the side here as well to show oncoming traffic, I guess. And then from the back, now it has that iconic Hyundai LED pixels that was made famous at first with the Staria and then later with the Ioniq. So these are cool. Again, mega piece of glass and another massive tailgate. Check out the size of this thing. So this is obviously manually operated. If you do opt for the Max though, the Max variant, this is automatic, so it's automatically retractable. Then all the seats here, they all fold flat. every single seat at the back here, besides the driver and the front passenger, every single seat over here folds flat. So this is perfect for those that are actually looking for a big car to operate perhaps their business out of. That is what Hyundai-Sime Darby Motors is positioning the Staria as, one that is an ideal people mover and one that can also become a commercial vehicle as well. Yes, that's right. You can run this as a commercial vehicle. So, and that is why, if you're wondering why the price gap between the premium and the regular Staria, the 10-seater Staria, that is because of our governmental regulations that say that if it's a 7-seater, it becomes a premium luxury MPV, so the taxes on that is naturally higher. Whereas if it's a 10-seater, well, 11-seater if you consider the driver as well. If it's a 10-seater, according to Malaysian government regulations, you can specify it as a commercial vehicle. So hence why it's a lot cheaper than the premium version. So acres and acres of sitting space at the back here. I think you can also retract this, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you can. So mega. You see why I'm saying that this is the ideal people mover, the ideal family car. It truly is, guys. And every single seat comes with its own seat belt, and there is 8 USB ports in this car. 8 USB ports, and 7 of those have charging options. So perfect for a family as well. But besides that, I think you'll be quite, but I do not know whether this is a good thing or a bad thing, but there's 18 cup holders in here. 18 cup holders. You can run a mini club or a mini bar out of this. So just thinking that 18 cup holders is undoubtedly a good thing to have, but there's a lot of cleaning up to do. So the seat configuration is quite unique. So this is, as I said, a 10-seater. So you get 2 seats up front, actually a plus one, which I'll show you later. So let's assume there's 2 seats at the front. You get a bench seat over here, which can accommodate 3 people. And then you get 2, which is like this captain chairs, captain seats, I mean. And then there's 3 at the back there, so 10 seats. And I'm sitting on the 3rd row, and I'm roughly about 6 feet tall, slightly under. And I'm actually quite comfortable. I gotta say that this is quite a comfortable seat. And this is why I so truly believe that for the money and for what you're getting, this is quite possibly the best family car that you can get out there in the market right now. Let's go check out the front seats. Before we get into the front seats, the driver's seat, I want to show you the amount of cubicles there are to store your things. So your phone, your wallet. So that's this one big layer over here. And then there's another layer here. So this is perfect for your phone and stuff and your wallet. There's another layer here. And there's another layer here. So there's 4 layers of cubicles for you to keep your stuff. Talk about convenience. So the most important thing to mention right now is that if you choose to buy the light version, you should know that it comes with fabric seats, right? So if you choose to buy the mid-range variant, I think it's known as the Plus or something, you get partial Napa leather. And if you go for the Max, the top of the line variant, you get black Napa leather, full Napa leather. So, and all Staria variants get this 3rd seat over here. So, and interestingly, it also comes with its own seat belt. So, safety first, guys. Family car, remember? So this is really cool, I think. And if you put this down, you don't only get 4 layers of storage space here, but you get multiple cubicles over here as well. So let me see. Perfect for your phone. There's more storage space over there. There's more here. There's more here. There's more here. Basically, there's a lot of storage space because you can even put it here. It's ridiculous, the amount of space. or if you're the type that uses your phone for GPS, then voila! Oh my god! So the amount of storage space, oh look, oh no, this is not storage space. This is the fuse box. So anyway, there's a lot of storage space in here. I think this is about 10-inch screen, if I'm not mistaken. And of course you get Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Almost all modern cars come with that. That's quite an important thing to have. You also get a part analog, part digital, actually fully digital screen at the front here. This does not retract, even though it looks like it does. Yeah, the other thing that differentiates the Premium, the very expensive Premium, from its lesser siblings is the gear knob. The Max, the Mid, and the Plus and the Lite all get a regular gear knob, where else the Premium gets like a rotating dial, very Jaguar-like rotating dial to select your gears. I'll show you that shortly. So, huge place to be in, seriously. In fact, yeah, that's it. If you want a family car, this is probably the best car to buy right now. Let's go speak about the engine a bit. Well, powering the new Staria is actually the same engine that we found in the much more expensive Premium version. Both might be, the price between the two might be ridiculously different, but if there's one thing that they share in common, besides the body shape of course, is the engine. It's a 2.2 litre turbocharged diesel engine producing about 177 PS and 431 Newton meters of torque. Power is sent to the front wheels via an 8-speed transmission, and ensuring that everybody remains comfortable, a multi-link suspension all around. So there you have it then, guys. What it is, in my opinion, the ultimate family car if you have a huge family to transport all around. Why do I think it's the ultimate? Why not the Toyota Alphard, Veilfire? Why not the traditional cars that we Malaysians think are good family movers? Simply because of aftermarket support. Because keep in mind, you buy those cars, you're buying from a grey importer. Where are you going to take those cars for a service? Where are you going to take it for a regular oil change? Who's going to support you if there's minor defects in the car? And how do you know that the previous owner back in Japan has done a good job in maintaining the car? Because there have been reports that some cars, especially Alphards, Veilfires, people moving MPVs, actually have been previously damaged in severe collisions. So yes, there have been such reports, and that is why I think that if you're going to buy a good family mover, you have to make sure that it is, you know, the history of it is good. And what better way to ensure that of a good history than to buy a brand new car? Because at 180,000 ringgit, you really can't go that wrong. And talking about safety, the Staria, especially the Lite version, comes with 6 airbags. This does not come with Hyundai Smart Sense though. What is Hyundai Smart Sense? Well, it's basically a safety suite that comes with things like blind spot collision, rear cross traffic alert, lane keeping assist, lane following assist, smart cruise control with stop and go function. All of these safety features. And unfortunately, this is only reserved for the Max variant. Of course, you get other safety features such as ABS, traction control and such, as well as, like I said earlier, 6 airbags. So in my opinion, at about 180,000, the Lite version is quite a good family car. Of course, if you are able to afford a bit more, go for the Max at 220,000, because it gives you a lot more and a better, a more comfortable interior with leather seats as such. But before I end this video, I want to take you for a short tour of the Premium variant. Let's go. With the Premium variant, from the exterior, it's already very premium looking, because you get this contrasting grille, you get this LED lights, vertical LED lights over here. Of course, you get this same LED light strip Then this contrasting grille extends to the bottom. This I think is a radar. So from the outside, it's already very, very cool. Now, those runs on Kumho tires, this runs on Nixon tires, and this runs on 18-inch wheels at 55 profile. And you also get contrasting door handles. Still the same old mega window. And you also get very different shaped sports rims. And check out the pixelated lights over here. They're clear and they're more pronounced in their details. And then of course, you get a powered tailgate. But this is not why it costs about 380,000 ringgit. Why it costs 380,000 ringgit is because of this. Let me show you. You get a powered side door, and then you get individual captain seats. Over here, these are really cool, full Napa leather, electronically adjustable. They're perforated, they are ventilated, and they are heated. How cool is that? So this is perfect for captains of industry. In fact, I personally think that this is a very good substitute for cars like the Alphard, because bring me my champagne, please. This is such a nice place to be in. You get a moonroof as well. You get multiple air conditioning vents. Wow, this is super cool. This is such a nice place to be in. And because it's so big, I can't think of anything else to say. It's just such a nice place to be. And you know, why bother with pulling the door lever and all? It's such an inelegant thing to do when you can just press a button. There you go. And it's just a one-touch button. Let's go check out the front seats, because there's a lot of difference up there as well. The front here is a completely different story. Of course, you get the same steering wheel, you get the same basic setup, but then you get better seats, leather of course, you get an armrest, and then you get this huge storage space over here, multiple storage spaces all around. And notice how you do not get a gear knob. In fact, I was wrong to say a rotating dial. You just get these buttons. No rotating dial. Take that back, I apologize. So you also get heated and ventilated seats for the driver and front passenger. You get a wireless charge pad, more cup holders, 10.25-inch screen, 8-inch screen up front, more storage space, and Bose sound system all around, together with a sunroof actually. This is retractable. So yeah, that is why this costs so much more, besides the governmental tax structure also. So guys, there you have it. What I think is a very good family car in the Hyundai Staria Lite. As I said, if you have extra money to play with, go for the Max. If you have a lot of money to play with and you're looking for something to register under your company, go for the Premium. It's such a nice car to be in. But make sure to be driven in. Don't spoil your kids by letting them sit at the back like that. Anyway, as usual, thank you for watching. I'm Casey Dillon. This is The Piston Show. Do consider subscribing.